everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So, still under construction, so welcome to my bedroom. For today's video, I got a lot of really awesome comments from the last time I did a try a chapter, like library haul or whatnot. So I picked up 4 more books from the library that I thought I would do a little try a chapter on, take you with me, and the last few times I did this, I ended up finishing one of the books. I enjoy doing this. I feel like I pick up, I look purposely for books that I haven't necessarily really heard much about, because it gives me a little peek into what they might be. So the first one I picked up is The Stolen Lady by Laura Morelli. Dual timelines historical fiction, yet there's not a modern day timeline, which I think is a little different. So we have France 1939 and Florence 1479. So this one is a historical novel about 2 women separated by 500 years who each hide a Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa with unintended consequences. That's the line I read that hooked me, and that's when I picked it up. So that's my first one. Where am I going to put this stuff? Back there. Next one I picked up is An Ambush of Widows by Jeff Abbott. This one, let's see. An uneasy alliance forms as 2 widows delve into their husband's deadly and dangerous secrets as they try to protect their own. So it's like they team up together, which I thought was an interesting perspective. So there's that one. And I have never read anything by Jeff Abbott. I don't know, it appealed to me. Then I've seen these other 2 books here and there in the bookish community. There's Damnation Spring by Ash Davidson. This one just feels like heavy. Like, I don't know if they used, I don't know. And it's got short chapters, which I'm loving. The font is like tiny. Actually, I just had a conversation with a friend of mine about judging a book by its font size. Have you ever done that? Like she will pick up 2 books and compare them, and in her mind, like this one would be harder to read than this one, like as far as font size and spacing go. It was a really interesting conversation, so let's chat below if you want to talk about that more. Anyways, Damnation Spring. For generations, Rich Gunderson's family has chopped a livelihood out of the redwood forest along California's rugged coast. Now him and his wife Colleen are raising their young son near Damnation Grove, a swath of ancient redwoods on which Rich's employer plans to make a killing. In 1977, with most of the forest cleared or protected, a groove like Damnation and beyond its 24/7 ridge is a logger's dream. Logging's dangerous work, which I last summer read a book about the logging industry. My brother-in-law is a logger, I guess you would call it. He cuts down trees. So it's just interesting to me. Logging's dangerous work, and Rich wants better for his son. So when the opportunity arises to buy 24/7 Ridge, costing them all of the savings they squirreled away for their growing family, he grabs it unbeknownst to Colleen. Because the reality is their family isn't growing. Colleen's lost several pregnancies. She isn't alone. And a midwife, Colleen has seen the suffering of other women with her own eyes. For decades, the logging company uses were considered harmless, but what if these miscarriages aren't isolated strokes of bad luck? As mudslides take out clear-cut hillsides and salmon vanish from creeks, Colleen's search for answers threatens to unravel not just Rich's plan for the 24/7, but their marriage too, dividing a town that lives and dies on timber along the way. So that one sounds really interesting. And again, short chapters, multiple perspectives, mainly between Rich and Colleen. So it sounds like they have conflicting values as they go throughout the book. And then The Family by Naomi Krupitsky. This one, 2 daughters, 2 families, one is inescapable fate. That's what I read that caught me. I'm like, okay. So Sophia Colicchio is a free spirit, loud and untamed. Antonia is thoughtful, ever observing the world around her. Best friends since birth, they share everything from the brick wall that divides their apartments to the shadows cast by their father's unspoken community, the family. Sunday dinners gather them for feast, discuss business, and renew the intoxicating bond born of blood and love. But the disappearance of Antonia's father drives a whisper-thin wedge between the girls as they grow into women, wives, mothers, and leaders. Their hearts expand in tandem with Red Hook and Brooklyn around them, even as they push against society's expectations in a fight to preserve their complex but life-sustaining friendship. One fateful night, their loyalty to each other and the family will be tested. Only one of them can pull the trigger before it's too late. Dun, dun, dun. So, that one sounds fantastic as well. Not quite short chapters, but shortish chapters. So, those are the 4 books I picked up from the library. I'll read a little bit from each of them, let you know my thoughts, and hopefully pick one of them up. Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of books to read this week, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah, I'll give you an update shortly. Hi, guys. Couple things. So I am actually doing some reading sprints with Bobby and Sarah and Vicky right now. So I'm going to use this time to do my little try chapters. So I did get the first 2 chapters of The Stolen Lady read. So we have dual perspectives, dual timelines here, really centered around the Mona Lisa. So far, I don't know, I feel like I need a little bit more time, but let me just share this for a moment. So good. I think I need a few more pages because the chapters were fairly short. So, I mean, it was really only like 9 pages that I read, but I like it so far. So I don't know, but I don't know if it's something I'm going to keep going with because I still have the other 3 books to read. So I'm going to read a chapter from each of them. And then I have another thing to share with you guys. So Kelsey over at the Lofty Ideas bookshop, which if you haven't checked that out, what are you waiting for? She is doing like a kind of like a blind date with a book type of a box that you can purchase, and so she sent me one to show off to you guys, and yeah, I got it in the mail, so I thought I would open that at some point. But look at how beautiful this is. Everything comes from Hawaii, so this is a, what did she call it? Lahala basket, which is super cute. So the box includes 1 used paperback book, 2 to 3 made in Hawaii or Hawaii inspired snacks, drinks, or treats. I'm all for that. Bookish merchandise item, and then wrapped in one of these baskets. So we'll open that at some point in time too and show you what it is. It's gonna be awesome. So that's my plan. But I'm gonna pick up my next book now that I have some time left because I'm in the middle of a sprint. I should be reading right now. So I think I'll read the beginning of Jeff Abbott's An Ambush of Widows. So we'll be back and I'll let you know what I think. So as any good thriller mystery is going to do, Mr. Jeff Abbott has sucked me in from like the very first paragraph. Let me tell you why. Okay, Thursday evening. Kirsten North was doing what she normally did when Henry was gone on a business trip, finishing her own work on her laptop on the couch, ordering in Chinese food from the place Henry didn't much like, and watching a British baking show that was like a televised tranquilizer. Okay, first of all, Kirsten North sounds like my kind of person because Chinese food and working from my couch is totally what I do when my husband's not around. So, but we get like right into action immediately. She gets this really strange phone call that basically says, hey, your husband's been shot and he's dead, and it happened in Austin, and they just hang up. And it's just like, and so now she's trying to figure out what does she do and how does she figure this out and where does she go from here. And that all happened in 3 pages. 3 pages. It's crazy. So this one is a contender, I will tell you that. So what should we do? Should we do a little unboxing? Maybe we do a little unboxing. Okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna take the ribbon off and then we'll see what Kelsey sent me. Okay, ribbon is off. Not the best angle, but we're gonna just work with it. Okay. It's already cute. First of all, Kelsey is like the queen. Actually, I think I opened it upside down. Let's redo this. No, that one's been upside down. Okay, Kelsey is the queen of presentation, so it's super cute in here. We have, oh my gosh, a little bookmark, sun, sand, and book in my hand. Yes, please. These are from the Lofty Ideas bookshop. So she has them. They're so cool. And the top is like a leathery, and then the bottom's wood. It's super cute. All right, my snacks. I have a Kona bar, milk chocolate, macadamia. Yes, oh, I love me macadamia nuts. And then coffee, Lion Coffee, vanilla macadamia. Oh, yes. And then Lion Gold. Those will come in handy. And then mango. Yes, ma'am. And then a wrapped book, because she always wraps her books in the cutest wrapping paper that I don't ever want to actually rip because it's so pretty. All right, what book did I get? Kelsey knows me, so I'm sure it's going to be great. Am I going to save it? I don't think I'm going to save the paper. I mean, first of all, this cover is everything. The Violinist of Auschwitz by Ellie Midwood. When there's nothing left to live for, fight for love. Okay, first, World War II historical fiction. Second, gorgeous cover. All right. I do not have this book, so kudos to Kelsey, because, I mean, the chances were good. But Auschwitz, 1943, in the depths of hell can hope rise, and can love triumph over hatred. It is based on a true story of Alma Rosé. It brings to life one of history's most fearless, inspiring, and courageous heroines. She saved countless lives, bringing hope to those who had forgotten its meaning. Oh my gosh. In Auschwitz, every day is a fight for survival. Alma is inmate 50,381, the number tattooed on her skin in pale blue ink. She is cooped up with thousands of others, torn from loved ones, trapped in a maze of barbed wire. Every day people disappear, never to be seen again. The tragic reality couldn't be further from her previous life. An esteemed violinist, her performance left her audiences spellbound. When the Nazis descend on Europe, none of that can save her. When the head of the women's camp appoints her as the conductor of the orchestra performing for prisoners, trudging as they work as well as the highest-ranking Nazis, she refuses. They can kill me, but they won't make me play. Yet she soon realizes the power this position offers. She can provide starving girls with extra rations and save many from the clutches of death. Yes, please. Okay, I'm super excited. Kelsey, you like knocked this out of the park. So this is something available on her website. All of her books, they are used books, but in like brand new, excellent, awesome condition. It says she'll pick either from stock that she has in her shop already or stuff that's unlisted. You can specify the genre you're looking for, and provide a link to Goodreads. She does look at your Goodreads, as long as you keep it up to date. Hopefully it's cleaned up, to try to prevent it from receiving something you already have. So, I will leave a link to the Lofty Ideas bookshop in the description below. And you absolutely need to go check it out. And I don't know. I love getting little boxes like this. It's super, super cool. I'm beyond excited to have some chocolate. Maybe have some coffee and all of that stuff. And then, seriously, I mean, this is the cutest bookmark. I'm loving it. Loving it. So, I'm going to start using that. But yeah, go check out Kelsey's shop. Get yourself your own little box with your own little basket. And yeah, I'm going to get to reading. I think I'll pick up, I'm just going to go in order of the pile. So I'll pick up Damnation Spring, read the first chapter, and then try not to eat all of the chocolate. And come back and let you know what I think. Being bored and just not into it. So we're going to stop that one. This one's definitely going back to the library. And I'm going to switch to read the first chapter of The Family. So this one could be maybe later. I'm thinking probably would be better on audio. Is my thoughts. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this and let you know what I'm thinking and what I might keep around. So I'll be back. Okay, so I read the first chapter of The Family. So we have our two characters, Sophia and Antonia. Antonia? Yeah. And you get how close they are as friends in this, but you can also pick up on there's some major tension with whatever their family is doing, whatever their fathers are doing. And they keep saying like their dads are in the people business, they help people, it's very vague, which makes me think like, are they connected to the mob or something? I'm not sure, but it's taking place in, let's see, we started out in 1928 to 1937 in New York. So the girls are fairly young, and there's definitely some secrets. There's definitely some like mystery to it. So I'm very intrigued by this one. Yet I'm not like captured like I am with the book that I'm going to keep around and potentially read. This one. So this one's just still in my head since I read it before. Like I want to do nothing but read the next chapter and figure out what the heck happened to her husband. But this is definitely a close second that I might just kind of keep my eye out to pick up again at some point. Damnation Springs, I think we're going to do audio if I come across it. And then Stolen Lady is another one I'll keep my eye out to pick up at some point, because I think this would be really interesting just because of the dual timelines, but yet a different take on dual timelines. It's not like present day and in the past. We have in the past and in the past. And that it follows the Mona Lisa and Hi Stormy. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'll see if I can renew this for a little bit longer, if I can keep it out from the library, because these are technically due. Actually, no, they're not due until the beginning of May. So I have some time. We'll see what happens. But I mean, we do have a bit of a project going on. So, but oh my gosh, I could just sit here and look at these floors. It's just fantastic. Oh, and my reading sprint is almost up. So I'm going to go back to the books I'm actually reading and try to edit and get this vlog uploaded as soon as I can. It is quite the rainy, dreary day today, so I think we'll get some more pages read, make some progress. Otherwise, yeah, if you come across this one, it might be worth picking up, because I just want to read it. Anyways, yeah, if you've read any of these, leave a message below. Let me know what you're thinking of them. Otherwise, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And check out Kelsey's shop at Lofty Ideas bookshop. I'll leave the link below. Definitely look at that. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that what she sent me. It's amazing. So go and pick up your own. And I have not had the chocolate yet. I was saving it. But yeah, link is below. Check that out. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.